Okay, next up we have differentiation again in context, something called optimization. So optimization is basically allowing us to find the maximum or minimum value of a situation for something. So what is the maximum? The situation allows us to make a maximum profit, for instance, in a company. In this case, it's talking about shape. So it's saying we've got a surface area of a carton and we want to find the situation that gives us a minimum surface area. Okay, so it's a small surface area we can have. So we know that the surface area is represented by this formula here. And obviously x is representing the sides of the box, for instance. So a of x is 4x squared plus 5832 over x. So we've got sides of this box, which are obviously denoted by x. What is the smallest value of x that we can have? So we've got a minimum surface area. Right, so first thing we need to do is we need to differentiate it. Think about your rules for stationary points. The first thing we do is to differentiate, but it's not in the right form to differentiate. So we need to put it in the right form. So we're going to differentiate it. Now you can see I've got a dash of x, really important. We're relating it to the question because it's real life. Okay, what do we do next for stationary points? We set it equal to 0. Now we want to work with this, so we're going to need to take that under and make it positive. 3/2 over x squared is 0. I'm going to take that over to the other side. Okay, why do I want to do that? Well, if now I've got this situation, I can bring up my x squared times that. I'm going to divide that by 8. Should obviously be, well, calculator. Cube root and we get 9. Okay, so out of x value is 9, but what we need to do is prove it's a minimum. Okay, I know it's only the answer, but we're going to need to do a nature table to prove it's a minimum. Now, what you need to watch out for is, yes, we have x, we have 9, but we do not have dy by dx, we have a dashed of x. Really important that you're relating it to the question. So we're going to sub in 8 and 10. We're going to sub it into our derivative, which obviously you can take from this line here. You can put it into the one with the positive power. All we want to know, remember, is it positive or is it negative? So don't put the number in, just put it in your calculator. 5832 over 8 squared. And we get a negative. Okay, we don't need to know what the number is. If you write down the number and it's wrong, you lose a mark. And then we do the same thing with 10. And we get a positive. Okay, so as expected, we get a minimum. So therefore, minimum surface area, I'll write the word surface area, at x equals 9. That's all it's asking. Okay, it's not saying what is the minimum surface area, it's just saying what's the value of x. If it did say minimum surface area, then obviously we would sub it back in.